So in this series, I'm just going to be giving you my tips and recommendations of how you can start and be a tech reviewer on YouTube like me and like the more popular people such as Soldier Knows Biz, Taking No Buffalo, Ty's Eye Help, and MKBHD, just other tech reviews on YouTube, and I'm just going to be teaching you how you can start out. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about camera recommendations. That means that I'm going to be teaching you what cameras you should use if you're going to be starting out and what budget you should start out in. So let me go ahead and stop jabbering and let's get to it. If you have a low budget of $0 to $200, I recommend you get the Canon PowerShot f110HS. Now this is a point and shoot camera and it shoots very nice video. It has 1080p HD video, which is the top quality it has on YouTube. So it does perform with a good quality, but it doesn't have all the features. What you do have is 60.1 megapixels, which is awesome for taking pictures on the go, because this is a point and shoot, which is easy of use. You can just pull it out and start videotaping. Easy of use. It only costs $149 on Amazon, but many people use this camera to make vlogs. You know, vlogs, daily vlogs, where they vlog what they're doing, but that doesn't mean that you can't use it as a tech camera also. But it will be good if you just have a tripod and you focus and bam, 1080p HD video, looks great. All you need is the good audio. But that's what you get. 1080p video with the Canon PowerShot f110HS. I really can't say much about it because it just barely has enough features, but it is an awesome camera. Just believe me, I will try to show some video clips of each quality, but let's see how it turns out. That's a low budget of $0 to $200. I recommend you get the Canon PowerShot f110HS. Now, if you have a medium budget of $200 to $450, I recommend you get the Nikon. So if you have a medium budget of $200 to $450, I recommend you get the Nikon D3100 DSLR camera. Now, this is a DSLR camera, which means that you can switch out the lens to whichever kind of lens you want, depending on what type of video you're going to be shooting. If you're going to be shooting close-up videos, you should get a 50mm 1.8 lens. That's my recommendation. But this camera is a very good camera if you're in this budget, because it is a DSLR and it's a very good DSLR if you're going to be starting out. Now, it does shoot full 1080p cinematic video, which is awesome for YouTube videos because it is the top quality and it's cinematic, and it's a DSLR. Most DSLRs shoot very nice video, but this is just the beginning, and it shoots also 14.2 megapixels, which is great for taking pictures. Now, it isn't as much as the Canon 110HS, but it still is great for shooting pictures because it is a DSLR. It just basically depends on what type of lens you get. Now, you will have to invest on a good lens, because if you get a cheap lens, it won't be good. But if you get an expensive lens, it will be great. It depends. It's a DSLR. You can change the lens. Basically, depends. The lens is basically the best on this camera, because the stock lens is alright. It's not best. It's probably the stock lens is great, but if you get a better lens, it will be even better. It won't be great, it won't be better, it will be best. Good, better, best. That's my saying. But I'm going to stop talking around. The Nikon D3100 is a good camera if you want to, in the budget of $200 to $450. The Nikon D3100 is my recommendation. It's a beginning DSLR and it shoots great video. Now, if you have a high budget of $500 to $800, I recommend you get the Canon EOS Rebel T4i. Now, this is a great DSLR because it basically has everything that you need for YouTube videos. If you get this camera, you will not need to upgrade. Many people have the Canon EOS 60D, but if you have that, that's good as well, but it's kind of overpriced, because if you get the T4i, you'll have everything you need. It has 18 megapixels, which is great for shooting pictures, and also it's a DSLR, so if you get another type of lens, it'll be even better for shooting pictures and video, because the video is enhanced full HD 1080p video, which is the best on YouTube. All these cameras had 1080p, but this camera is a DSLR 1080p video, which is awesome. The only thing that is bad about this camera is the onboard microphone, but I'll get into audio in the next episode of this series. Now, it does have an external mic input where you could plug in the microphone and put a shotgun mic over the camera, which is going to be great for if you're going to be syncing the video automatically. Just have a microphone on top, and if you have that, you are set for YouTube, because that is all you need for YouTube. You don't need anything much better. It also has a 3-inch touchscreen LCD, which helps you scroll through the menu on the camera. If you're going to be doing these things in manual and not automatic, which I recommend doing it in manual, the touchscreen really speeds up the process of knowing what you need to do. So the Canon EOS Rebel T4i, it goes for about $650 if you're going to be getting a stock lens, but I recommend you get the body only and then purchasing your own lens if you decide to do that. But on Amazon, I don't recommend doing that, because the body only costs like $1 less than getting it with the stock lens. But get the stock lens if it's cheaper than getting it a body only. But that's why I recommend, if you have a high budget, the Canon EOS Rebel T4i is a very good DSLR. If you have this, once again, you don't need to update to anything else, because that is all you need for YouTube videos. And now you're probably wondering, why do we need good cameras like this? Why can't I just save my money and get a $30 camera from Walgreens? Well, if you want to be a good YouTuber, you need to have a good camera, because nowadays YouTube is hard. YouTube is making it harder and harder to earn subscribers, but if you have very good quality, you will earn subscribers quicker and quicker. Now you're probably like, Eddie, you don't have good quality. I know. I have to get a better camera. Right now I'm using the Sony Bloggy Touch. It's basic. I'm just using this because it was cheap. I got it for a good price on Amazon, and it shoots 1080p HD video, which it is shooting right now, which is basic for YouTube. But I am going to be updating soon. I'm going to be getting the T4i. I'm not going to go to the middle and budget, because I'm just saving up now. I already have a camera that's decent. But yeah, if you have a good camera, good quality, you will earn subscribers quick, because nowadays if you have a bad camera and you do bad videos, you won't earn subscribers and you won't go anywhere on YouTube. But that was this episode of video cameras. That was my recommendations. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the like button if you have. If you want to see more videos like this and better, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces, YouTube.